Oh dear, oh dear. This is Marvel's desperate attempt to make Kamala Khan relevant and popular before the Marvels. Yes. Yes. This is them absolutely being concerned about the Marvels. And Ms. Marvel, because Ms. Marvel was one of the lowest watched shows for Disney Plus's MCU shows. But Marvel, to kill off Kamala Khan, will it finally make her popular? This is over on Bleeding Fool. Good guys. Really funny, poignant articles. Please do check them out. And please do hit subscribe here on this video as well. But yeah, so make no mistake, ladies and gents, that this is a PR move. This is an attempt to sort of make her popular. They're going to bring her back, obviously. They'll have a whole entire run of Kamala Khan, Ms. Marvel comics on the lead up to this film being released, The Marvels. But this screams of desperation because, you know, they delayed The Marvels from like a summer release to an autumn release out of quite literally, you know, box office blockbuster season to nothingness. And they pushed it in between a deep contest as well. This is going up against the Hunger Games movie, one of the latest Hunger Games movies. So this is pretty key competition. So yeah, interesting stuff. I think this is even opening up against themselves, opening up against one of another Disney movie. So hilarious, absolutely hilarious. But let's take a look. So Kamala Khan has never been able to achieve the level of fan favorite character like Spider-Man, The Thing, She-Hulk. But of course, media has tried to push it and make us believe that she was a hugely popular character. Massively. Hugely, in fact. And this is the norm for, you know, Marvel Comics at this point in time. Marvel Comics is hugely failing. They're not doing very, very well. But yeah, so since then, Ms. Marvel has gone on to achieve the status of the lowest viewership of any MCU Disney Plus show. Now, loads of people really like Iman Vellani, so I'm not going to slate her. I have in the past, but I'm not going to slate her. Those that have watched it have actually said she's very charming, so fine. But obviously, she is Ms. Marvel. She portrayed the character in her self-titled Marvel Cinematic Universe series, so Ms. Marvel. Of course, much like the comics, the critics loved the show, but it just didn't draw in as many viewers as Hawkeye or She-Hulk, which is, I mean, that's hilarious. Even She-Hulk did better viewership than Ms. Marvel. So now, just as the character will take on a leading role in the upcoming The Marvels, alongside Brie Larson's Carol Danvers and Teyonah Parris's Monica Rambeau, Marvel Comics has decided a huge, great PR stunt just to kill off the character. Because that's the PR stunt. That's what they want. They want to grab headlines. Ms. Marvel is dead. And thus SEO gets achieved, search engine optimization, and then boom, people want to watch, you know, the Marvels, basically. It's just desperate. It's desperation from Marvel Comics. It's desperation from the MCU as well. It's just desperation. It's absolutely desperation. And this is one of a long list of situations where you look at it and you go, oh yeah, no, 100% they're worried about the Marvels. I went back for extensive reshoots. Not good. Not good. This was delayed hugely from a movie that apparently crossed $1 billion. They, you know, threw out Carol Danvers as the main character, put her as a, you know, a sort of ensemble cast. It's not good. None of this looks good. Let's put it that way. So yeah, not great. Marvel Comics did one of the earliest superhero deaths in a Death of Captain Marvel for the original Marvel character back in 1982. It's a PR stunt. It's still highly regarded as one of the most poignant comics ever, in a classic and touching story from Jim Starlin, and it was significant that it was almost 12 years later before Captain Marvel began showing up in the comics again in the third volume of Silver Surfer, and he's been showing up now and again ever since. So when they normally do it, they'll kill off the character, and then they, you know, when they actually mean it, they won't come back for a very long time. Again, the death of Captain Marvel, Marvel dying, 12 years later he comes back. Ms. Marvel will come back in a month. Guaranteed. Well, not guaranteed, but it will be very, very quickly, put it that way. So Marvel has officially revealed the impending demise of Kamala Khan, aka Ms. Marvel, in an upcoming issue of Amazing Spider-Man number 26, which will be in stores in 2 weeks. And this is Desperation for the Marvels, as well as Spider-Man. Massively. And they're pulling out all the stops for this event by writer Zeb Wells and artist John Romita Jr. in a follow-up entitled Fallen Friend, The Death of Ms. Marvel, which will be written by Mark Waid, Saladin Ahmed and G. Willow Wilson, the latter of whom helped create the character alongside Sana Amanat and Adrian Alfona. It's just so funny. Oh dear, oh dear. So Marvel has said of Kamala Khan's upcoming demise, in the grand comics condition of other notable character deaths such as Captain America, Doctor Strange, and the original Captain Marvel, Fallen Friend, the death of Ms. Marvel will be a crucial chapter in the Marvel mythos and serve as both a farewell for Ms. Marvel and a glimpse of her death's impact on all of Marvel's heroes. I mean, it's not a farewell. She'll be back in, like, again, a month. Come on. Unbelievable. But yeah, so we had, you know, comments here anyway saying, to everyone asking why Kamala's actual friends, like the champions, aren't on this cover, it's because they don't move books. Mystery solved. Death by fatally low sales. Ugh. It's not even the fact that Kamala will come back. The fact that they let the white man kill off the Muslim female character on a book that had nothing to do with her and used her for the controversial fridging trope to empower the male protagonist. Fucking my god. Empower Peter? Oh, no, 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 no. It's done to weaken Peter, to make him blame himself, and for more people to hate him. This is how Marvel writes Peter Parker. They always kill someone off, beloved by him, because writers don't know what else to do. You think it was only Gwen? Nah. Ugh. That's so funny. So as Bleeding Full notes, you may rest assured Ms. Marvel won't disappear for 12 years like Captain Marvel did. You see, deaths in comic books typically don't stick. Just consider the excessively drawn out and ultimately unimpressive death of Superman event to understand that dead superheroes sell. But typically the superhero who was recently mourned is back as if nothing had occurred sooner rather than later. In fact, we got a glimpse of the current Captain Marvel's death just a year ago. Anyone remember that? Ugh. Look, this is, I mean, they'd literally say, is this a cynical ploy to boost the character's profile? Yeah, absolutely it is. They don't normally, you know, usually a death of a character means they aren't exactly selling a lot of comics. Yeah, she doesn't sell. This is going to bomb. It's just a fucking joke. And it's more of an indictment on the Marvels as well as Marvel Comics at this point in time. But let me know what you think down below. Cheers, guys. Take care.